Oh, that was much easier than I was expecting.
I do hope Kamalana isn't crying anymore. Yeah. Shush.
How long is it going to be before you send in another exorcist to replace Lady Teresa?
With these demons clamoring at our gates, none of us feel safe anymore.
You have our deepest sympathies, but we were sent here on a different mission.
That's what the last exorcist who came here said before leaving for the north. What could be up there that's worth all that attention?
Surely we're not all being punished by the Abbey for what happened with Medusa, are we?
Who?
That is not the case. Now, if you'll excuse us, we have business to attend to.
So the Exorcists are just passing through town and heading straight north. Odd.
Perhaps that has something to do with an Earth Pulse point. And in that case, greetings, ladies and gentlemen! It's my name's 4 here, and welcome back to some more Tales of Berseria. And as in our last session, we followed yet another one of Lafisette's insights, I guess? Whatever you call his little ability. And sure enough, got to another great Earth Pulse point with another demon. But I probably shouldn't say any more than that. Except that in doing so, we kinda ticked off our good old buddy Zavid in the process, which, yeah, you're gonna want to check out the previous 4 videos to understand why that was. Oh, and also, we got ourselves this... oh, nope, never mind. I forget. I gotta have the thing unlocked first. We got ourselves a new mechanic for the game, which is gonna make things very easy once I have learned to master Tony Hawk's Skater Pro, whatever game it's called. So yeah. Go check out those 4 videos. I recommend it. But anyway, today, we're moving on, as it looks like we're going to be head to the north, where all the Exorcists are going. And here I am, crossing my fingers, literally. I have my thumbs around the little handles. I have my fingers crossed right now. I'll cross them once we get to battle, but I'm praying that nothing happens to this session. I don't know what it is. Maybe the fan, froze over the system too much, and thus made it hard to keep on running? I don't know. Let's go back to... I'm gonna go back to the original thing that I've been doing, just don't have the thing plugged in. If things get too heated, then I'll plug it in, and see where it goes from there. You guess these things? Fine, I'll take that. As long as I can get a consistently 2-hour session before I go to work today. Because I kinda need it. But yeah. With all that said, before we head on our way, of course, you know what time it is. It's expedition time. And this came by, obviously, before I started the thing up. Ugh. Triple loss. Ooh, we got some fluffy milk. And yes, we're going to be exploring more of it because, yeah, I want to find this frickin' Terror Island. As frightening as it is, I want to see it. Okay, so that's that. Anything else I can think of? No, not really, actually. Oh, wait, actually, yeah. Laffy said, you're level 38, you can go in the back for now. You can throw out Magalu to take your place.
Can't a witch get a little downtime?
No. No. Also, because of OCD's sake, I'm gonna switch things around. Oh, actually, this is perfect. In order of who got unlocked to the party last. In order. You know what I mean. And now let's actually proceed on with our mission. Oh, but first...
Ever since the Calamity showed up, everything's just gone to pot, I say.
Calamity? What do you mean?
I mean the demon who barged in and made a mess of our fair city. She's a nasty creature of pure evil, with an arm that eats anything that gets in her way.
Haven't you heard of her? The Calamity's been rampaging across the whole kingdom, not just here. Scant few have seen her and survived.
Huh. You don't say.
After the Calamity raised our ships and our port, the shipping guild fell apart, and our trade routes got poached by other ports. It's bad. The town relies on trade to make ends meet.
People are abandoning the city, and our streets are no longer safe. Not to mention the Daemonblight spreading again. Just the other day, a little kid turned into a demon. Just like that. What a world! What a world!
What have the Exorcists been doing during all of this?
Well, Lady Teresa was in charge of this region, but she came up short against the Calamity, and got a fat demotion for her troubles. Several new Exorcists have been reassigned here, but once they arrive, they all traipse right off to the ruins up north.
This has to be Medissa's fault. If she hadn't gone and done something so stupid...
Medissa.
That's enough. This isn't something for outsiders to know.
You're right. Sorry. I'm really worried about what's going to come of this town.
It sounds like Hellafeast isn't what it used to be these days.
We
Thanks
need
to
to ask
us.
around and find out more about what's going on here.
Agreed. Especially regarding the Abbey and those ruins. I'm also curious about this Medissa woman.
The ruins part makes sense, since the Earth Pulse point might be there. But why do you care who Medissa is?
Just a hunch. Something tells me she's worth looking into.
You're not gonna look into this Calamity chick? She sounds like a real terror.
Yeah, I think I'll pass. I already know plenty about what makes her tick.
Spoil. Okay, I'm curious to see where this is going. What you got?
all right, Madam Eleanor? Don't let those people get you down.
I'm fine. Thank you for your concern. But could you not do that thing where you blow air on me to dry my tears?
All right, I'll just pat your head then.
That won't be necessary either. But really, things are in a terrible state.
The town burned, the guild ruined, the Abbey all but gone. It won't be a functioning port for some time.
You can't fault them for being upset. They had it real good here until we came along. Those Hellavesians were like spoiled children.
How so?
Hellafeast was once a tiny fishing village. The bountiful northern seas provided plenty enough fish to sustain their trade. But Flamestone gave them an easy way to get rich. And once they got a taste, they abandoned their old craft.
And now they're paying the price. But I've heard that the cooling temperature has covered half the northern sea in ice drift, making fishing much more difficult.
But the drifting ice carries tiny organisms, enriching the waters where it melts. The fish should be more plentiful than ever.
I suppose you may have a point.
We're ones to talk after what we did, but taking the easy path, then complaining as soon as it gets hard, that seems...
Spoiled?
Spoiled, yes.
You said it, Laphicet.
Speaking of which...
I think my appetite's getting a little overindulgent, too.
That's not a bad thing. Just means you're healthy.
Giant squid come to these waters in this season. Should I ask Benwick to fish some up?
No!
Yeah, and some normal octopuses, too.
You, my friend, are coming close to being the definition of spoiled, little Malak. Then again, Edna can beat that pretty easily, so maybe you two really are perfect for each other. Half-Life 3 confirmed anybody? Yes, no, maybe so, I don't know. But this Calamity woman seems
This
interesting.
calamity is... us, isn't it?
Well, we've been waging war with the Abbey everywhere we go, and now we're about to take it to a new level.
If we pull the next Therian off of the Earth Pulse point, it'll likely be Kamoana's village all over again.
The same devastation?
Ooh, I wonder if there's something worse than Calamity that they can call us.
This is no laughing matter.
People turn into demons in part due to their own malevolence. It's not like they're entirely innocent. But if there's someone out there who's being forced to act as Inominat's mouth, like Kamoana was, isn't saving them the right thing to do?
I cannot argue with that, but...
You don't have to worry. I'm the one who will devour the barrier. And I'm the one who will do what needs to be done.
In other words, you don't need to take the blame. Then just leave that to us. That's what we do best. Meanwhile, are you same old cats? Slash trip? Yep, go figure. Also, seriously, Chamberlain 2, when are we gonna do Chamberlain 1? It just kills me inside. It really does.
The demon attacks have ground trade to a halt. But people are slowly starting to fish again.
Are you a fisherman, too?
Aye. This town got swept up in the recent trade boom. But back when I was a young lad, this was a fishing port through and through. Ever since the shipping guild took over the docks, all of us fishermen got muscled out. Making this a commercial port has helped the town grow. But a lot of people weren't so happy with the guild.
It's too bad everyone couldn't just work together.
Once money gets involved, people change. That's true no matter what age you live in. The people know it's the ones making the money who lead the charge. But we follow anyway. It's human nature. I hope everyone changes their minds once we start rebuilding. But who knows what will happen.
Alas, capitalism is the true crime when it comes to everything, isn't it? Except North Korea. They seem to be doing fine just on dictatorship. Sort of. Best not to go into politics for that. Meanwhile, let's get on going, right? Before something gets hairy. Wait, hold on. I just realized something. I think. Nope. Dang it! I thought the Benwick ship thing was the was a little surfboard tree. But alas, I'm wrong. Maybe it'll be in the forest. And then we can surf in town. Yahoo! Oh boy. So we're gonna talk to all these people then, huh? Well, on the plus side, this definitely will mean that the recording isn't gonna be dying anytime soon. I'm still praying though. Got my fingers crossed and everything.
Hey, do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Sorry, I'm busy. Try someone else.
Excuse me. My name is Eleanor, and I'm an exorcist on patrol with the Abbey. I was wondering if I could solicit your honest opinion about how this town is being run.
Oh, I didn't realize there was an exorcist with you. Yes, please tell the Abbey we want Lady Teresa back. Her governance was strict, it's true, but at least we could live in safety. Now, all the exorcists run off to the Faldi's ruins and leave us here in the lurch. They value some dusty, faraway ruins over the lives of the good, hardworking citizens here. It's just wrong. We've always been cooperative with the Abbey's demands, and now this is what we get in return.
I see. The Abbey appreciates your, candor. I'll pass your comments on to my superiors.
At least she's not asking us to stick around. Thank the Lord. That would be a bit hairy of a situation then.
First it was the sailors, and then even a small girl caught the Daemonblight. I was sure it was going to start spreading through this town as well, but then, after that incident, it just went poof and disappeared. I guess I was expecting a little more after hearing how contagious it was. I wonder what really causes it.
Who knows?
I heard of this one village in Eastgand where everyone caught it at once. It wiped out the entire town.
You don't
I
say.
hope the Abbey develops a cure quickly. I can't wait for the day where we can live without fear.
If it should come to fruition. So, who knows? You there.
Poor Medusa.
Are you a friend of hers?
Yeah, she used to live just down the road from me. Medusa raised her daughter Diana all on her own. And then they up and murdered the girl.
Medusa or Diana?
By whom?
The Exorcists. Once Diana caught the Daemonblight, the damned Abbey exterminated her like a rat.
Oh.
I felt just terrible, but I suppose there wasn't much else to be done with her. But Medusa, she hated the Abbey for what they'd done, so she barricaded herself inside the sanctuary. She just kept on screaming, all like, demons have feelings too.
What happened after that?
I wouldn't have been surprised to see her executed, but luckily, she was spared that much. An exorcist stopped the guard who was about to cut her down, said, "Don't kill her, she's receptive."
Receptive, huh?
I think that's their way of referring to her deep faith. Before all this, she was a real devout lady.
That was certainly kind of them.
Medusa really cherished her daughter. Can't much blame her for blowing up like that. But the Abbey, they don't care so much about feelings. Reason is all that matters to them. They don't take kindly to people disrupting their order.
Yeah, we can vouch for that completely. Huh. Perceptive, huh? Why do I have a feeling that that's definitely not involving faith? Like, at all. When I think receptive, I obviously think receive. And when I think receive, in this game's case at least, I think of malevolence. I think I got ourselves a conspiracy theory. But until I can collect real evidence... Come on, there we go.
If you go north from Hellebes, you'll come upon the Faldes ruins, which are Abbey property. Mainly, it's used as a checkpoint for hauling ore that's extracted out of Mount Killerhouse. But between you and me, I hear the Abbey also uses it as a prison camp.
A prison camp? Are they capturing demons?
Heavens no! The demons they kill on sight. No, these prisoners are human criminals.
Oh,
Not
boy.
long ago, this woman killed someone and locked herself up in the sanctuary. I hear she got hauled off to the camp.
Why do you think the Abbey would use the ruins for a prison camp?
Who knows? Maybe they need a place to deal out their harshest punishments. The Abbey's not known to be forgiving after all. But these are just nasty rumors I heard. Of course, I don't believe a word of it.
Yeah, you just keep not believing. It's probably for the best. Meanwhile, we'll just keep doing what we're doing.
I can't believe the Daemonblight has spread into the city now.
Scary times.
Well, the one who caught it was a little girl, so they were able to deal with her before anything bad happened. But the problem was that the demon girl's mother tried to hide her.
That's only human nature.
These are dangerous times. We dare not let our emotions control us. One person's selfishness could endanger the entire community.
Oh.
Funny you say that.
Right.
Thankfully, an upstanding citizen noticed something suspicious and reported the child to the Abbey. But the mother went mad and killed him in retribution. And what makes it all the more lurid is, I heard the man she killed was a fellow she was actually thinking about marrying. The daughter had been dead set against her mother remarrying. You can taste the irony.
That's horrible.
She had it coming. If there's anything worse than demons, it's people who can't control themselves.
So, Diana was a girl-turned-demon who was killed by an exorcist. And her mother Medissa hated the Abbey for it. And the Abbey is using the Faldes ruins up north as a prison camp.
It's a lot like what happened to Kamawana, isn't it?
It's natural for a mother to love her own child. To make that a crime...
What I'm curious about is the use of the word receptive to describe Medissa.
So long as there is one receptive to divine power, Therians shall be forever reborn. If our interpretation of that ancient book is right, it likely means she's receptive to Inominat's power.
Meaning they brought Medissa to those ruins where there's an Earth Pulse point, and then they made her into a Therian.
There
That
you
would
go.
certainly put all the pieces together.
My theory is correct.
Plus, if this Therian the Abbey created already hates them, that's all the better for us.
Yeah, I imagine she'd be willing to work with us. Although, it sounds almost too easy. Did I jinx it? I just jinxed it, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Probably, but we won't find out until we try.
True. Let's head for the ruins.
And don't worry, you totally jinxed it.
Yeah, definitely jinxed everything. But, last, what you gonna do? So let's see here. World map. Remind me which way is the Fidgal... Oh. With all these ruins, here we go. So he's gotta go past the Fidgal ice caps to the north. Simple enough. Back to where we started, roughly. This would be interesting. I'm assuming... Nope. Nothing involving that. Wait. Beardsley? What's... I don't remember Beardsley. Of course, I'm not here in this place. Oh. I completely forgot about that place. Yeah, I completely forgot that place. Yeah, or I guess we'll just keep going straight then. Don't fashion way.